Good morning. What a late night last night. But like I said, we ran extremely deep, 145th place on 113 made day 2. What a great tournament. Poker was played yesterday. I'm super excited about that. I made some really great moves. I didn't film, but I was playing some of the best poker. Today is the $300, 3 million guaranteed. Today is the $300, 3 million guaranteed. I'm a little bit tired. What are we gonna do? We gonna play it? We gonna try to run it up? I feel like why not? It's a turbo. The Win 1100 doesn't start until noon, so we still have time to register for that, and it's late reg for a very long time. We can also even play some cash today. You know, hitting that ticket last night pretty much saved my day, which was awesome, and I shouldn't be doing that. I am not, a closeted degen, really. Maybe I am. Anyways, so that was awesome. I haven't really played any machines, and I was just dejected, so I was like, here's 100, and bink! That is the poker god sending it. They knew how well I played yesterday. They knew how well I played. They were like, you deserve this. You made one tiny mistake with ace 10, and then, you get 3 outed twice, So, event number blah, 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 blah. It's going to be a massive shit show already, and we're going to try to run up a stack. We can cash in day 1, which would be great, and I'll see you guys down there. So real quick, I want to say I late registered for the Gladiator 300. We were on our way down there. I hit the elevator once already, but my stomach had other plans, had to run back to the room. Anyways, I want to say I appreciate all the support from everybody. I was up late. I didn't really want to late reg this because it's a shove fest, but good thing we're still in the first 2-3 levels. So shout out to Cam. Definitely a bad shove on my part with ace 4, but we're all gonna make mistakes, and I appreciate you bringing that to my attention because I definitely need to review some things. But any of the other haters out there, I don't care. There's a lot of negativity, but I appreciate all the positive. Send the run good, send the heat. Let's take this thing to day 2. Let's get into this action. Looking for our seat now. Where is 429? Probably way up here.
I do too, but I want to be on there sucking out in the heat.
No, you can't suck out on me. No sucking out. We're on break in the Gladiator with Zach here from Lucid Poker. Check him out on Instagram. Just a few questions for you. So how long are you here for? What do you plan on playing? A bunch of stuff, or?
Yeah, so I got in Sunday night. I'm going to be here, so that was like June 4th. I'm going to be here for like July 15th. Probably playing like a bunch of tournaments, usually like 1500s and under. Trying to build up a roll, but yeah, I'm gonna mostly cap at 1500. Try to Sadi into the main.
Yeah.
Mostly playing these WSOP events, and maybe a couple at like Aria, Win, Venetian, but mainly sticking with WSOP. Massive fields and player pools.
Right. The first prize is like always 1,000x your money.
It's so sick.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
Another quick question: how do you handle going through the grind of playing for 6 weeks, tournament back to back, the mental part of it? Because I think that is probably one of the biggest things for me and for a lot of players. Like, just a quick, what is your best advice to handle the swings of tournament poker?
Yeah, I think number one, like, just paying attention, like, the long run, like, seeing the game as, like, this long run game where you're going to be playing tens of thousands of tournaments, and you can't get too attached to any one tournament, and you have to realize you're going to go on, like, 100 tournament downswings, like, if you're a tournament player. So I think keeping the long game in mind and just trying to focus on how you can make the most money over the long run by like studying tournaments, going through good courses, having a poker coach, whatever it is. Like, make sure your tournament game's good, but then trying to stay even keeled throughout like the whole long run process. But then on a daily basis, like for me, I need to like get in exercise, meditation, doing things outside of poker that I care about, like trying to keep a good life balance where I'm not just like poker's 100% it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. Because you taught me, I started fasting while I play because it's way better for the mental. I'm only eating once a day, and I'm eating healthy when I eat my meal. So the fasting has really helped a lot.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Look him up if you're looking for a mental poker coach because he's probably the best in the market.
32-3.
The chip clear at your table.
Slow roll or?
No.
Wait, you said you slow roll? No, that's not ridiculous.
Headed on second break. We have about 116,000 and coming back to 1,500, I think, hopefully. You know, just keep playing. You just saw that hand I was in. Guy asked me if I slow rolled him. I didn't. I was considering folding. It's a big bet on the river. But anyways, I'll see you guys next break. So real quick, I want to add, I got a beef stick and some cheese as a snack. Potato Poker busted the 303 million, but good luck to him. Hopefully he runs it up in cash. He messaged me to ask what my chip stack was, and I typically don't ever answer that question, so I didn't. And he said, I'm just gonna assume you have 80 big blinds. Well, I'm pretty sure we're coming back to 80 big blinds. So I hope Sean keeps predicting that my chip stack goes up, and you know, it works out for us. Quick hand breakdown of that last hand I was in. I opened up Queen Jack suited in clubs to 2.5x, and I get two callers, the button and the small blind. The small blind has been playing crazy, and I mean, crazy-ish, whatever, not really, you know, psycho, but, you know, been fairly, you know, loose and whatever. So it goes three ways to a flop, that is ace jack jack. He checks to me, I bet 6,500. The button folds and he check raises to 15,000. It's a really, really weird check raise considering the board is so dry and I have a jack. So I just flat, maybe thinking he could have a jack also, unlikely, but maybe to get him to bluff, or he has an ace. And the turn is a 9 of hearts and 2 hearts on board. He checks, and I decide to now check it back in an attempt to essentially pot control. If I bet here, he could jam on us, and then it's like a check raise. And that just is like a terrible spot to be in. I mean, clearly once I bet with this pot that big, I'm never folding, so I'd rather try to encompass all his bluffs, I guess. So the river is a 4 of hearts, and now he just open rips 32,000. I think about it, I think about the hands he could have. Could he have jack 9? Yeah, he could. But I think he would lead the turn there. And could he have king jack? Yeah, he could. I'm not sure he would play it that way. So I think about the hand progression. I make the call. He stands up immediately and then proceeds to ask me if I slow rolled him. And the whole table realized no. It said, no, that's not a slow roll. So he showed king 10 offsuit. But we ship it, and Sean was right. Like I told you guys, we have 80 bigs now. So I hope he keeps predicting. I hope he keeps predicting my chip stack going up. So I might just, instead of him asking me what my chip stack is, I might just ask him, hey, what's my chip stack? And then he can just, you know, send it through, and we'll build up to that. But I'll see you guys on next break. Okay, so we are headed to third break with 203,000. No real, like, big hands, just kept chipping up essentially. Did have one big hand where
was actually back-to-back hands when I moved tables, and I ended up rivering a big hand and flopping a set, so that was nice. So 203,000, headed to third break. I don't even know. I'm like trying to focus and walk and I'm not paying attention, but field's pretty decent size for like a Tuesday day one. There were like 5 day ones, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before day two. A lot of play left. So hopefully we'll see how things go, and I'll see you guys on the next break. I guess you've seen it on the clock, but we're headed back to 1,500, 3,000. We have 203,000. We got moved tables. We just pretty much kept chipping up from last break, and doing pretty well. We're running well also, and that always helps. Have made a few plays, but nothing substantial. When we move tables, end up getting in 2 pretty decent sized pots, where I was in the big blind with queen jack, 1 raise, flop comes 10-7 deuce with 1 club. I check, he bets quarter pot, so I call, and the turn is a club. I check, planning on check raising, he checks back. The river's another club, we were the flush. I bet 12,500 and he calls. The very next hand, I'm in the small blind, he raises, same player. I have 9s, I just flat, flop comes 9 high. I check, he bets 7K, and then I check raise to 19,000, he calls. The turn is a jack, so if he floated with anything, that's a pretty good card to get some value. Plus there's 2 hearts on the board, so I actually went with an oversized bet here because I'll do this a lot with my flush draws also, or let's say I had a interesting hand like queen 10 open-ended or even gutter ball, I will like overbet pot. So I bet 50,000 and he ends up folding. So yeah, maybe we could have got value. Maybe he was on a flush draw. I was really hoping he had something like, you know, aces, kings, or queens and would get it in. But after he didn't re-raise me on the flop, I assumed he didn't have that. So we're doing all right. End of registration. So I fired 1 bullet, and I hope to see you guys on dinner break, and hopefully we keep running up a stack. Let's go. We're moving again, 2 pairs. Let's go. Okay, so I just got into a big hand, lost about 75K, about 15 big blinds really, ish. 40, no, I guess 18 big blinds. There was a min raise on the button, I'm in the small blind. He has 60K, so 13 big blinds. Wait, I can't do math right now because we're walking, doing the walk. Yeah, 14 big blinds. He had min raise. I have a6 offsuit in the small blind. So I decided to like go for like a big oversized bet to try to push him out and the big blind. So I make it like 40,000 because blinds are 2,000 and 4,000. And the big blind wakes up with aces, jams all in for 75K. Once I make it 42,000, the other guy folds it. I can't fold now, no matter what he's jamming, so I call, and we lose that. Not really a flip, but I mean, I made a move. I've been making moves. I'm not going to sit here and just be static, so it is what it is. I'm not upset about it. I'm upset that he woke up into the absolute top of everyone's range, but you know, it is what it is. We still have about 115K at 2,000, 4,000, and we are headed 2 pairs. Yeah, on the way over here, I beat Casey, just saw the vlog today. Hopefully he's a new subscriber. Best of luck to you, bro. Let's run it up.
Let's run it. in.
Thank you.
Good game, guys. Good game, bro.
Oh, you checked? I'm sorry. That's my fault. I apologize.
I was waiting.
Come on. Oh, nice hand.
Don't say that. Told you. Why you say that? Y'all want to see a real reaction? I hate donkey who say nice hand when they're behind and then proceed to suck out like a massive bag of fucking cocks that is in their asshole. They don't give a fuck. Oh my gosh, dude. We're like on the money bubble, essentially, because people are flying out of here because it's so short stacked. This is so brutal. All right, so we're at the Win Encore. I know you guys saw the reaction. I was a bit upset, but we decided to have some dinner, drinks, cigar, feel much more better, and we figured why not have some drinks and then see who plays poker better at the 1-3 tables. That's where we're headed now, and you know the slogan.
Let's get into that action.
Just me and you. I'm all in.
Rolling. 20.
Is that all in? Well, he has 100 back there. Oh, okay. I call it. Here, I have quads. I thought that was 100. I gotta press record. Potato Poker opens. 2 callers. 70. I 3-bet.
What should I fold now?
Pretty much nothing.
80 to 1. How much?
Not quite. I
Almost.
think his numbers are just like 79. I think it's 79. I'm pretty good with the math, real quick.
Not too good with math, but
Potato Poker
55?
calls as he gets a massage. This player calls.
4 to 1.
My new friend from Germany, now living in Vegas,
4 to 1.
is on the button, deciding.
Don't you dare put my cards out there.
150?
150.
Ones.
Diamonds.
Oh, yeah. Here, pick one.
No.
What the hell's
Max NZ 12 kilo Max.
Second Cooper, JP, Cameron, or Ocean, if I check.
Maybe the price where they invest.
Yeah, maybe about 70.
Oh, I do it. Career thing when I started the channel. It comes down to this. I could probably do it.
Should I put wait a minute opening?
Get this on. He wants me to put 50, 30, what is it? 55 total? All right, we'll run it out. I'll gamble. I'll play. Good. You got a 6? Check. Check. I have an 8. I get there. It's good. I get there. All right, so the challenge is over. Sean.
It did not go well.
Sean did not do so well. I did very well. I bought him for 320, cashed out 1K. Clearly, we had some drinks. I had another drink. We were playing fun. I ended up running up a stack and then donked a little bit off.
Like a Greek god.
Yeah.
Like he ran like a Greek god. I mean, whatever he needed, he just called for it. Yeah! And it arrived. It showed up. Gross.
Yeah.
So I lose by what, over $1,000?
I don't know if you want to tell the people how much you're.
The challenge is not close.
Yeah. So,
I'm not upset about it.
No. It's all in good fun. I wish we both would have won, but nonetheless. I don't even know what day it is. I'm so confused, guys. Coming to close. To the moon. I'll see you guys tomorrow.